Hey Pisces, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. If they don't, please keep in mind I could be picking up someone else or something else within your energy. Roles can be reversed or flip-flop throughout the reading. Alright, Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Queen of Cups just flipped out in reverse. Wow. Okay, hang on. The Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. The Moon is in reverse. The Four of Pentacles is upright here in the current. The Emperor just came up a little wonky. Knight of Cups. So I feel like there's a lack of stability here with a particular energy. There's a lack of consistency is what I'm getting. I do feel like you are finding out something, or your intuition has led you to know something. I'm getting without tangible evidence here. I do feel like it's hard for you to let this go, whatever or whoever this information is tied up to. I do feel like you are still pursuing whoever, whatever this is, at some level. But there's a lot of confusion here on what, like where it would end up or where it would lead to. In the overall, we've got the Sun. You're wanting happiness, and in the hidden, there's a need for healing that you're not seeing here because of the Four of Swords. Now, in the immediate future, I already kind of explained the confusion and commitment aspect of it, but it's the Ace of Cups, Two of Swords, the Hierophant. Okay, let's see what's going on. Let me see the Sun. The Knight of Wands. The Ten of Swords. The Nine of Wands is in reverse. So someone is now wanting to drop their guard. This is a very wounded individual with the Ten of Swords, and they might be even... for some of you, this is a very specific message, so don't take it if it doesn't resonate, but they could be highly sexual or overly sexual. The reason why I'm saying that is because of the Knight of Wands attached to the Ten of Swords. Say, for example, someone's love language is physical touch. If they did not receive enough of that as a child, they could be hyper that. And not in necessarily a healthy way. So I'm getting that for someone very specific. Don't take it if it doesn't resonate, but there you go. For the Four of Swords, we've got the Page of Cups, the Four of Swords again. Heavy emphasis on the healing aspect here. The World card. We've got the Queen of Cups in the reverse, the Knight of Cups, and then the Page of Cups. It almost feels like this has shut down to the opening of someone's new chapter, new beginning. It almost feels like someone's heart is very guarded, even though physically they might be opening up. Energetically or emotionally, someone's closed here. For the Queen of Cups in reverse, we've got the King of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So somebody is having a hard time balancing, it looks like their personal life and their professional life. They're balancing things out either physically and emotionally, and or... That's what I'm getting, those two stories. Let me see the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. We've got the Ten of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. So somebody feels a little plateau here with... It almost looks like their focus needs to be on work. That's what they feel like. And I feel like it's honestly because they feel like it's too hard to focus elsewhere. This could represent someone's struggle with regulating, self-regulation, not only with themselves emotionally speaking, but physically. So if they're having, say for example, they're better at regulating themselves with their personal or their family relationships, but not so much work. Okay, that's one example. Now, if it's not that, it would be displayed in the lack of balance of their personal and professional life. For the moon in reverse, we've got the Death card, the Knight of Cups, again, the Queen of Pentacles. So whatever this is, let me see this Knight of Cups, the Judgment, the Five of Swords, the Magician. Yeah, somebody's having, I'm telling you, they're having a hard time here. I don't know if it's you or whoever you're tied up to. Someone is still pursuing something despite some kind of decision that was made here. I don't feel like there's necessarily a quote-unquote title for some reason. And someone is doing their best to manifest good outcomes, but I feel like it's kind of creating a little bit, I don't want to say a shit show, but it's creating some conflict here because it's going against the words of someone is what I'm getting. Someone's actions and someone's words are not aligning. Let me see the Four of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Devil, the Star. Oh boy. So you know how earlier I said you're having a hard time letting go of something or someone, whoever, whatever this is? This is that. And yes, you are still pursuing it because, damn it, I want that. Now, let me see the Emperor, the Fool, the Six of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles. So we're supposed to be learning here. If somebody's not meeting you or matching your energy or meeting you halfway, you know, what have you, then you have your answer. I'm not seeing this person doing that. And this is to teach you some kind of a lesson here, but I'm getting a fixation here on the particular outcome that you're wanting, okay? So be careful. Let me see the Ace of Cups, Page of Pentacles, King of Wands, Page of Wands. Someone has a distorted sense of love, whether it's an unhealthy attachment style or possibly codependent. There's something unhealthy here with love because, and they could be confusing lust with love. They could be confusing, like there could be trauma bonds. There's a number of things it could be, but it's very distorted. Good Lord. Could have possible childhood traumas as well with the pages. But there is going to be some kind of reduction in the intensity of that one is going to be pursuing. Either, again, you or you to whoever this is. Good God. For the Two of Swords, we've got the Queen of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Swords. So now we have options here. Somebody jumps from relationship to relationship. Again, this is very specific. What the hell? Sometimes people jump from relationship to relationship to relationship in order to avoid working on themselves. Why? Because the new person doesn't know their flaws. They don't know who they are when they take their mask off or when it slips. So it's easier for them to jump from relationship to relationship. Therefore, the lack of instability or the lack of stability, creating instability. And that is easier for them than actually healing and working, not only on themselves, but to be able to co-regulate within a partnership here. Let me see the Hierophant. The Three of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Ace of Cups. But I'll wait because I love them. Don't wait on them, please. Statistically, and this is just on my channel, it's more older people that watch me. Any like 34 and up, okay? I can see the ages. Be mindful if somebody is in their late 30s, their 40s, 50s, hell, I have up to like I think 80s that watch me. Be careful, okay? If somebody has been in this, what is the likelihood of that changing anytime soon? Why would you subject yourself to this, okay? Not saying that younger people are more apt to change. I'm just saying Four Pentacles, the Chariot. Wow, because that came out here for the Four of Pentacles and the Chariot. Wow. The Justice card. Only you can make this decision. Only you are able to balance things out for you. Whatever is meant for you will, you know, make these necessary changes and stay. If it's not, you're going to end up outgrowing this person or the situation. It's going to somehow fall off, okay? But you have to let it. I'm not seeing you let it. So let it be. If it's meant to be, it will be. That's a song. That's a song. What the hell? All right. I hope that was helpful. Kind of shitty reading for everybody, but hopefully it works. Or helps, I should say. I don't really hope it resonates for anybody. I think I'm the only reader on here that says that. Bye.